This world is so cold, it don't give a shit. Murder and death and rape and violence. People are so violent. People are so violent. Homeless, starvation, the anthrax, oppression, AIDS, and HIV, girls.
What's up, my Archfiends of Chaos? This is your King of Life. It's about time EX Turk, and I'm going to do some rough stuff. And well, I go on Google to search for whatever I search for. So I'm not going to really disclose some stuff I search up to, stuff I shouldn't really search up. But anyways, I keep seeing news that they're finally dropping the Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer. Well, at least the teaser that they're. Now, like I said, I will wait till it's to be seen, because they've been doing this even before. Then they got pushed back again. And they got pushed back again. But it's to be seen, you know. But I wanted to just talk about the updates that they have. They've been pretty much remaking Final Fantasy VII with the compilation, you know, continuity intact for this version of the remake, since they scrapped the. You know, the footage, the one that you see right here with the footage. So they just kind of scrap that and put some new models and everything else. So, but while Kingdom Hearts 3 is being, you know, getting on to get a release, well, according to what they said on the news feed, and I'm only following them what the news feed said. It does not mean I know what's going on, and even if I had devs, this project is so secret, not everybody really knows. Not everybody really knows about this, so they could be developing it or they could not be developing. We don't know, because this is like, you know, I mean, even if people did leak it before, it'd probably get changed, but nonetheless, it's like, with the constant updates and stuff like that, it's almost, you have to take this as a grain of salt, because Square Enix does have a track record of saying something's going to come out, then pushed it back. Just being real. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's just how they do business. You know. But I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I want to hold my hopes up. I'm going to be the positive guy and just hope that this is true. Because this is the Final Fantasy VII Remake, this is the game I personally wanted for a long time. For the fact that I'm a huge FF7 fan. I've said it before, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game of the series. You know, you go ahead and hate and say, oh, you like what everybody else like, but you like the popular stuff. You're into that popular stuff. What about 6? Does not mean I don't have no love for 6. Again, like I said about Final Fantasy games before, you know, each Final Fantasy games are loved by which one the person plays first. Like, if you play 10 before 7, you're going to love 10 a lot more than 7. That's just it. If you played 8 first before you played 7, you're going to love 8. That's just realistic. That's just realistic. Or if you play 15 before any of the other ones, you'll like 15 and think every game should be like 15. The point I'm trying to say is that this is a game I've been waiting for a long time, and a long time coming. And, you know, I'm trying to fix my streams and stuff like that, so when this game comes out, because I want to do a 5-hour stream of this, whenever the remake does come out, of course. You know, but there's just been constant updates, no matter if I'm looking on Facebook, Google, Twitter, wherever I'm active, except Instagram, has been news that they finally got a they're working on a teaser for the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So we're going to be seeing a new teaser with new models, new everything that they've updated since they scrapped off everything. New version of Midgar. I mean, I hope they didn't scrap Midgar, considering the fact that that was like the most highly detailed, realistic looking Midgar they ever have done. Now, the Cloud, I can see they can do that, because Cloud is actually not that hard of a character to design, even with the Unreal Engine graphics and stuff like that. You know, you could even just take the City NT models and just, you know, increase the details on it and then just call it a day. You know, I know a little bit about modeling because, again, my best friend who's, you know, doing the movie production thing, you know, from JTS Productions, you know, actually he's more like my brother technically, but you get the point, you know. he talks about modeling and animation, so I know a little bit of it thanks to being around him a little bit. Which, you know, which lesson here, you don't need a college degree to learn everything. If you know the right people and as such, you could probably make it. But anyways, I'm rambling on. But looks, you know, you could just take the model from the city of NT, make it more detailed, add more vertices, add more, realism to it. Put a motion capture with the motion capture actor and all that stuff, and just put it all together, and it end up being pretty much a better version of Cloud than the one we saw in the 2015 trailer of the remake. So I'm just saying, it's possible. The possibility is strong. The possibility is strong. And look what they did with Resident Evil 2, where all the characters in Resident Evil 2 look so good. No matter if you pick the new versions of the game characters, or if you pick the old classic versions, old classic remade versions of Leon or Claire. I mean, even though they got the option where you could pick the newer games, the point I'm trying to say is that that's the direction you're going with Final Fantasy VII Remake. So for people who are looking for the Avid Children Cloud skin, I'm pretty sure it's going to be available. You don't even need to pre-order anything or download anything. It's probably going to be in the game as a second costume option for people who like the modern version of Cloud. That way it keeps tied to whatever people like, to their taste. Such as people who watch Avid Children before playing Final Fantasy VII, so they like the Avid Children version and then the original, or people who like the original first. I'm pretty sure that all the characters that you get, even the unlockable ones, will end up being at least a variant mix of Avid Children and the original Final Fantasy VII. Now, I've heard things that they said that most of the characters are going to look like the Avid Children thing, but I don't think they're going to make it as the default costumes and the cutscenes. I think they'll just give you those outfits for free based off. Now, graphical wise, I could see them doing Avid Children. Graphical wise, but I don't see it being for the outfits. It's going to be the classic outfits, just remade and different from the 2015 trailer we had, and stuff like that. But, I'm just saying, like I said, theoretically, they could just take the Sephiroth and Cloud models from City of NT, and just add more modeling detail on it with the motion capture and call it good. I do know a little bit about stuff like that, so it's not really a bad thing that they scrap their characters a little bit, because I know it sounds crazy, but characters' looks are a little easier than the backgrounds that take hundreds of detail, and to make sure the detail runs real great on whatever they're selling, since this is going to be a PS4 exclusive for a while and stuff like that. So this is going to be a PS4 exclusive for a while. It would be in their best interest. It'd be in their best interest if it took a little time, because at least that way, the CGI is not going to run too hard on the PS4 like Final Fantasy 15 did. Technically, with Final Fantasy 15, your PS4 could actually shut down or overheat with Final Fantasy 15 because it runs so hard because of the graphics engine. But since now they've seen that, they can perfect it for the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Of course, this is going to be a big game. You're going to be mostly scrapping your library or buying yourself a hard drive to play this game. But, I think this is kind of a good thing for the pushback, because I also thought, this could also make it run smoothly on the PS4. If this can run smoothly on the PS4, later on we might even get a PC port of the Final Fantasy VII Remake that runs super smooth and clean. But, they need to test that stuff out after they make it. Test every level that comes out, every map, the way every character plays in the party, especially if they have the whole switcheroo, which they have the whole switcheroo with the party and stuff like that. So I think it'd be in their best interest to for us to wait. Plus, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out, So the hype's going to be on Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be the game right now everyone's playing. It's going to be the game that everybody's playing at this point for Square. So, you know, focusing on Final Fantasy VII Remake and kind of releasing the same year as Kingdom Hearts 3 would be a bad idea. I think 2019 should be the era of the FF7 Remake. Just like 2017 to late into early 2018 was all Final Fantasy 15. I think the rest of 2018 should be all about. I think the rest of 2018 should be all about Kingdom Hearts 3, and then after that, after we get through Kingdom Hearts 3, then we can make 2019 all about the remake to FF7, and then later on probably a possible Final Fantasy 17. But you know, we never know. We never know what's really going on because we don't know. We're not, you know, none of us are Square employees. We're just fanboys of the game that just does speculation, theory videos, live stream the games. You know, we just play the content. You know, we're not the messenger. We're not here to say it is gonna happen. Because again, like I said, don't ever hold your hope out. But you know, at the same time, this is a good thing because then they can perfect the engine and perfect everything while also still keep things from the original Final Fantasy VII intact for those old school fans like us, you know, and also making it entertaining and don't make it play too much like the same game, but with the same nostalgia factor, but in a different way, I don't know. But anyways, you know, this is actually something that could be something that could be really good if you ask me. I think personally this would be a change in the right step for the remake. Plus, you know, since Yuffie and Vincent are now no longer optional characters, even though more is confirmed that they're part of the canon, you know, they're gonna also program their moves and in the storyline. Who knows? They might be making DLC episodes for each of these side quests that's in the game. Even though this is going to be a complete game, besides the only ones I can actually usually see in like Barrett's side quests would be like the only one that in Red's would be the only ones that's, you know, in the regular game. I'm pretty sure they're going to probably have to cut some in half for all the rest of the characters. But either way, whether they do or not, I mean, I'm not going to keep my hopes up too high with the update stuff. But I will keep an eye out, and hopefully there is a teaser. And if there's a teaser, well, then I'll shut the fuck up. That's what I'm going to be doing if I see a teaser. I mean, I really want this to come out really fast, but then also we got to think Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out soon. And it'd be counterproductive to try to put both games on the market right away. Like I said, last year was Final Fantasy 15, this year's Kingdom Hearts 3, and then next year will, in fact, be, for my prediction, will be the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I'm super hyped for this. So may the crystal be with you, and please be excited, actually. Please be excited for this momentous occasion. Please be excited.